I I legit looked at my phone and was like held it up to the freaking door to see if it would like trigger some kind of lock or something just because of NFC shit nowadays. Tap to touch, tap to pay. I thought I was gonna tap to unlock that shit, bro. I thought it would be like boop.
You thought you had a Tesla, huh? Where you just put the card to the door.
How do
That'd be crazy if it worked.
yeah, for real. Do they I would imagine there are cars that exist that have apps where you can do that, right? Tap to touch unlock? Probably not. Yes.
Unless it's built-in feature, but I don't think I've ever heard of someone like aftermarket installing something like that.
Possibly because there would be like an app, like if your app got hacked or something.
Yeah, maybe
Someone
it's
could
like a
just
security
roll
thing.
off with your car just from their
Like
phone.
it's like, damn, these things are fast, and just take off.
Yeah, for real.
That shit would suck.
But other than that, how was everyone else's day? How was work, Jake?
It's pretty good, man. Pretty chill. Nothing crazy happened. I'd say it was a smooth Thursday. I do work this weekend though, so I guess it's Wednesday really.
So is that why did you have Monday off?
No, I took a half day on Monday.
Oh,
But we
okay.
have a holiday coming up this
President's
Monday.
Day.
Oh my.
How about that
Yo.
game, baby? Did you like that
Oh
shit?
my
Like
God.
Jason Kelsey out here. What you gotta say, Robert? Mosoko?
Oh my
Back
gosh,
to back,
dude.
back to
Bro,
back. RKO your bitch ass.
Rey Mysterio, I love you.
that's what I think, Eddie. God damn, bro. You really came in wearing that thing, huh?
Bro, feels good, baby.
All right, bro.
I saw
Welcome,
Jason wearing one.
welcome back to Uninformed People. Glad to have you back.
You look like Halucha, the Pokemon. Can someone put that up?
Fallujah?
Halucha.
How do you spell
Sounds
it?
like a badass.
Hawlucha.
I bet you he's a champion.
I doubt it.
I mean, he's Ash's Pokemon, bro.
Here we go. I got it here. Oh, I don't need a share sound. Not bad. This guy?
You fucking bozo, dude.
Yo, let me see that mask again. Why'd you put it away? You should wear that the whole episode. You should just commit to it.
It's hard to see.
Don't
That's
be
actually
afraid, bro.
that's actually a crazy good comparison.
I was gonna say, dude, that's kind of close. How do you even
What's
know
up?
who Halucha is?
I don't know. I think I spotted him on an episode once, and I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Jake's cool. He's hip. He's with it.
I
That's what the
get
kids
down.
be watching, man.
I get down, yo.
I
Yeah.
get down with some halucha.
All right, well, we might as well just talk about it then. Everybody watch the Super Bowl.
I caught the first half and the
I
halftime
caught the
show.
second half.
You missed the
Yeah,
best half.
I know.
First half sucked.
I had to fucking drive home. So
Oh yeah, you were at mom's.
yeah, and then I had to work the next day, so I had to be home.
You didn't even get to witness mom like meltdown at the end.
Nah.
Damn.
Oh, she's a Niners fan, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez,
oh,
bro.
that cuts deep, dude.
Was she
Yeah,
nervous?
Not when I left. Things were looking good for her when I left. They were up.
There was a meltdown. Did she melt down?
Probably.
I was just messaging her. She didn't. I mean, I don't think it like weighs heavy on her like that. But you're having a Super Bowl party and you're rooting for the team that loses. That's got to be brutal, man. You're gonna be hearing it from everyone. Better luck next time. Hey, ain't no guarantee for next time. Super Bowl's hard to come by.
It's
Sure,
not
it's
even next
true.
time, bro. Think about it. The last time they lost, Kansas City. This time they lost, Kansas City. They ain't beating us, bro.
It's okay. We see the Bengals to beat the Chargers or the Chiefs, and then we're
There's
chilling
only
after that.
two people I'm afraid of, and it's Tom Brady, and he retired, and it's Joe Burrow, and he hurt, so we're good.
Yeah, he's always hurt. Yeah, Jake, what'd you
Hurting
think
Eddie's
about the game?
feelings.
How'd
That was
you
pretty
feel about
good.
it?
It was a fun watch, and the fact that it went into overtime. What was the deal with all the Niners players not really getting the overtime rules? What's the deal with that?
Bro, I just watched a clip from that. None of them had any idea that you got the ball regardless. Did you guys know that rule
Yeah.
change?
Because it's like
Yeah.
college ball rules, right? It's kind of like they battle it out, kind of like.
So they
It's-
each get one try to score something.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like that, but I think it's only happens in the playoffs, though. No.
Yeah. So the way it is, and it started because of the Chiefs Bills game. You remember that
Yeah,
playoff
Jared
game
Allen.
Kansas City lost against New England when Patty Cakes won the MVP the first time?
I thought it happened
Tom
with
Brady
Jared
fucking-
Allen, bro,
No. So
because they
it
lost
started with that
and they
game.
didn't get the
It
ball.
started with that game. Patty Cakes didn't even get a chance, right? And
It's
then
a coin flip thing, right?
yeah,
No,
pretty
Jared
much
Allen
started
didn't get a
that.
chance.
Yeah. But it started with that. People brought it up because of that game. And then freaking Josh Allen, right? The
Or
coin toss game,
Josh
you
Allen,
know?
why is it Jared?
Well, Jared Allen, the lineman.
My
Sorry.
bad, but I keep going.
It is what it is.
But it started originally with the Patriots Chiefs, Patty Cakes' second year. And then it started with that 13-second game, right? And that's when they implemented the rule that this will only take effect in playoff games.
That's crazy.
So
I
pretty
feel like I
much-
didn't hear how was that not there not more news about that though? I feel like that was a big
It was-
deal.
It was huge when Kansas City lost that overtime game because freaking D Ford jumped off sides and we picked off the ball. We would have went to the Super Bowl, but we were off sides.
No,
Then
I'm
Tom Brady
talking
went down and
you're missing what I'm saying. I'm saying why isn't there more like news about the rule change? The 49ers
it's-
players didn't know about it. You think the general public's gonna know about it?
I mean,
And also, how do they not know about it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, bro. How are they professionals and they don't know about the rule change?
it's a big rule, right? And it's almost like time's irrelevant. You don't there's why do they even put a clock on there?
Yeah.
Well,
makes
and
sense.
that's what I was wondering because we were watching it over at one of our friends' house over here, and I think it got to fourth down for the 49ers at one point in OT, and I was like, they got to punt it right here, right? Because it was on like the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's a penalty, right?
Yeah, I think it was the penalty, and they were like, no, you got to just go for it because the other team's going to get a chance no matter what. I was like, wait, what? But they're going to get it right. So would they not get it at that starting point though? They would get it at a different spot?
No, they get it at that starting point.
So still, I feel like you would still want to punt it then, right?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, if you're
I mean,
if
give
you're-
yourself
trying to
a
trust
better
your
chance
defense,
yeah,
If you're on
stop them.
if you're on the 35-yard line, what is that considered? Year 35? Right?
yeah.
And it's fourth down and it's like 15 yards to go, regardless if the other team's going to have a chance, are you going to give them a chance all the way at the other end of the field or right here where they can just kick a field goal? I
Bro.
fucking hate you, bro. Lick my nuts.
I'm gonna keep it on this whole bitch, man. This is the championship cast edition.
The
Yeah,
revolting
bro.
blob.
Yeah, bro. He was supposed to pinch my leg if he was running out of air.
Okay,
I just
bro.
bought my uncle a Bobby Boucher jersey.
Dude, that's so crazy. You look wild. That mask is kind of dope, though.
Yeah, bro. They went to Mexico and brought it back for me. And I got the poncho to match.
Kansas City? That's kind of nuts.
What was I gonna say? What'd you think of the halftime show?
I didn't watch it.
I thought it was pretty good.
What were you watching?
I was outside throwing up.
You give us some context. Of
Lit,
like,
bro.
Yeah.
lit.
Is it like a
you just
boot
gonna leave
rally?
us there? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, bro. I throw up every Super Bowl. It's hard to watch.
Oh, it was
I
like
hate those.
a nerve thing.
Yeah. I only had 2 beers the whole game, first through fourth quarter. 2 beers, bro. That's it. Had 2 beers
Wait,
first
what?
and fourth quarter. Right?
Eddie's into it.
Overtime hits. I smashed 4 in the span of like not even one corner. I was so nervous. But halftime, bro, yeah, I do that every year. I get way too into it.
Dang, bro, you
Like,
gotta
oh
watch
my
that
God.
halftime
I don't
show.
think I've ever puked from like being nervous.
Yeah, dude. It's not even your
Mm.
team, bro. That's like you're not even dressed down for the game.
Yeah, it's kind of
Happened to me
crazy.
too. Remember that one year we played American Falls our junior year, and we were all just laying there in my grandma's house on the floor, just talking about like how nervous we are. I threw up before that game.
What? I didn't know that.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen does that.
You really?
He says that before every game he throws up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Someone from the comments. Find
You think it
the
helps?
find
You
the
think it makes you play better?
Someone fact
Could
check
be.
this guy.
Yeah, someone fact check. I'm pretty sure it was him. He said that.
Josh Allen does say that.
Okay,
Mhm.
I was right. So, okay, but back to the point. Halftime show. I thought it was. I won't lie. I think when I was watching it, I feel like I was trying to criticize it too much just right from the get go. I feel like you do that now with Super Bowls. You're like, oh, I'm immediately gonna like determine if this one's like the best one or not, instead of just kind of like enjoying it, bro. Usher is talented, super
Yeah.
talented. He was hitting them dance moves and he was actually singing. That's the thing. It wasn't like
Yeah, bro. He
a
was sweating.
backing track. That man was going in. I know at one point too, I like looked away and then looked back and his shirt was off and I was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense.
He's doing the thing.
He's doing the thing.
But I thought it was good, bro.
I heard Little John came out on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
turn down
Also-
for what?
I also saw a stripper fell down on a pole. Like it wasn't on purpose.
I missed that. That must
Like
have been in the
I shouldn't say
back.
stripper,
Like,
but a
I
pole.
think I
worker.
overlooked that.
She
had to be like on the replay in slow mo. Someone caught it.
yeah,
I
would you
think-
see that on Eddy?
You know that one video or that one dude I send you guys videos of all the time? He's the Broncos guy.
Yeah, I watch that guy's stuff now.
Yeah, he's hilarious, but it was on his Blop 10. And the stripper freaking, I won't say a stripper, but she was a pole dancer.
She was a
And,
performer. Call her a performer.
performer.
That's what she is, Eddy.
Well, she didn't perform very good because she busted her ass.
Damn.
She's a bad performer. That's what we call a bad performer. She gets
It
a
did not look good.
5.6
Even
out of 10.
Ludacris like looked over to his left, like, damn.
Luna.
Yeah, that's where I saw it on the Blop 10.
I thought it was a good halftime show. My opinion on the game, dude. I think the most frustrating thing is when the 49ers didn't put points on the board with those turnovers in the first half. I knew the Chiefs were gonna end up winning. Like you have to get points against Mahomes, man. You can't have those opportunities given to you and then go into halftime. What was it? 13-3?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Like 10 points against Mahomes, and they got the ball at halftime. Like,
Kansas City did.
yeah, Kansas City got it. So, and they scored right before half, and it's like, oh gosh, you just know what's coming. They're gonna get the ball, they're gonna score, and then they're gonna win. I was telling Chelsea's brother that Vegas made the call because the odds were like, or the over, what was it, 46.5? Yeah, it was 46.5 points. I was like, look, somebody's gonna make a call because the score is so low, is 13-3. Someone's gonna make the call and say, hey, everybody's withdrawing their bets from these applications so they can get their money back. We got to get some points up.
Yeah,
What'd
but
they end at? What'd they end at, Eddy? 25-22.
yeah, but
47 points, 0.5 over. 0.5, Eddy, and they scored on the last touchdown, bro. It's rigged, man. Taylor Swift
But-
rigged it.
the Niners were favorites by 4.5 points.
So, what's the point?
So it's not like they won all this money. I think it was a pretty big hit because people were dropping. There was a couple people that went in there betting millions that Kansas City would win.
I think what did Drake post on his? He's posted like 1.6.
And isn't that bad luck? Isn't he when he bets on your team, it's a guaranteed L?
Bro, I was about to bet on the Chiefs. And I never win bets.
Yeah, bro. I thought about it, but I don't know. Man. It's just bad luck to bet on your team.
In my
Yeah.
heart, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Bro, I couldn't imagine putting that much money down as a bet.
Yeah,
Just like throwing
imagine
down a
you
milli.
you're throwing up you're throwing up at halftime. Imagine you just put your house like could you imagine think about how like realistic of a situation that probably played out across the country. Like somebody took all of their money, has a significant other that they didn't tell that they put all the money down on like the 49ers and lost. You imagine those like
Bro,
You ever
Honey, we
watch?
gotta move out.
that's
Bro,
grounds
It's
for
gone.
It's
murder.
freaking, it's freaking grandma's boy where he's like, "You've been spending all of our rent money on Filipino hookers." He's like, "You're the hooker."
that's but yeah, bro, like that's definitely a thing.
That's
Too
how
many
people become homeless.
too many people that probably happened to.
I mean,
How much money was what was the number? I'm gonna have to look it up. What was the number that was bet on the Super Bowl?
Like the total amount
Yeah,
across the board.
total
Buku.
money. The
it
Nevada,
was the most watched program in USA history, right?
I think so. It definitely broke the records
185
for
mil.
viewership. 185 million was wagered across all of Silver State's 182 sports books. Who's Silver State? Is that just
Silver
like the
States?
commission? Like
Is that just like states that allow for gambling like that?
Silver State.
185.6 mil?
That's crazy. And that's only the recorded bets. Like people like
Yeah, the
put
people
money
bet
down
in
under the
position.
table, yeah.
Yeah.
Why would there still be a need to have a bookie? Because they're fronting you
well,
money? Is that why? Possibly?
well, you got so we would need a bookie, right, in the state of Idaho because we don't
Right.
have. Yeah,
I guess, yeah. In states where it's not. Duh.
Like transactional
mean, what?
purposes, like a paper trail.
Nothing. That was a stupid fucking question.
But sports
disregard.
gambling, like how many states is it illegal in, and how many states is it legal in? Is it more than 50? Is it more than 50% or less?
Let me see.
I
For
think
gambling.
my hypotenuse is like
Less.
36 states allow.
Yeah, less than 50. I think less than 50.
Gambling on sports is now legal in 38 states, plus Puerto Rico and
Oh.
Washington, D.C.
I was close. 36.
I was just talking to someone about this the other day. How fast did that change? Like you couldn't gamble, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? And only a select few. Like I remember when Barstool was taken off and they were trying to get in a bunch of places.
Okay, this is what I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. I think Pat McAfee had a huge part in that.
I don't know enough about Pat. I'm kind of late on all of it, to be honest.
So he was
I'm
sponsored
a
by like
bandwagon.
DraftKings or one of those things, right? And they have a guy on their show who specifically talks about over and unders and things like that, right? Well, that podcast blew up, man. It's what, next second to Joe Rogan, probably?
The Pat McAfee show
Mm-hmm.
when it was on YouTube.
I just mean in general.
But that's the thing. I have no idea. I never have even listened to Pat McAfee's show. I see clips on Twitter.
Yeah, I used to watch it pretty regularly. When it was sponsored by DraftKings. I'm pretty sure it's DraftKings. And I think just people saw how many people were tuning in, right? You know, it's just like when states legalize marijuana, man, you know, they tax that. That's a lot of money that they can make, you know, and they can put that towards roads or whatever they want to put it towards. It's money that they could use.
Yeah. It's interesting that it's
I feel like
illegal.
Twitch has played a part in that too, because a lot of people on Twitch are always gambling, like talking about bets and stuff.
Twitch, yeah,
Or like streaming.
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
you can gamble on Twitch anymore, but like on Kick.
Well,
you
that
can
was
gamble.
one of the big draws towards Kick was that they were allowing people to gamble online, which is so weird to me that
Yeah, it's
people
kind of
like tune
crazy.
in and watch people gamble and spend
It's
like
like
millions and then like advertising. Like
secondhand
it's
gambling.
I watched that XQC guy play the Plinko or whatever it is where the balls drop down. And like every single ball that he was dropping is worth like 20 grand, bro. And he's just clicking the fucking button like
yo,
that shit is crazy.
he goes crazy when he plays some of those games. I think he's talked about how much money he's lost at times. I could see
Dude,
him twitching out, going wild.
it's kind of scary how people like lose themselves in that, man. Like one of my buddy's dads, bro, like went in, we go and drop $200. I'm like, fuck this, I'm done, bro. And bro, he's just slowly like 100, 200, 700, 1200, 1900. And he's just constantly thinking, I gotta win this back. My wife's gonna kill me. I'm like, bro, fuck, let's go. And it was 6 in the
Yeah.
morning.
That's the thing is like once you lose some, that urge to like try to get it back kicks in, bro, and then you don't want to stop till you
I
get it
get pissed,
back.
bro. I lose a tank of gas and I'm living.
I was gonna say I don't see it like that. When we went to Vegas, I lost I think like $75 in the first 2 hours. I was like, this place blows. And then I just sat down at the table and got served drinks for free and watched everyone else. I was just like, I guess that's kind of like Twitch. I was just sitting there
Yeah.
watching people gamble, bro, in real life. IRL. Catch me outside IRL.
I like to play those ones that are like you play for like 5 cents or like a penny, and you can play poker, and then you can actually make like you can make $10 last like an hour at least.
Yep.
Yeah, they have those poker tables that are like $1, which isn't bad, right? If you think about it, you go there, play for 3 hours, $10, right? It's the same as watching a movie if you're just having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that when me and Chelsea went over to one of the casinos over here one time. I did kind of what you said, Mason. I started out with one of the coin machines. I think I won like $50 and then just went inside of one of the cheap tables and we played for like an hour and a half just off that. I didn't win anything. I ended up leaving with nothing. So it's like, but it's
Your
cool.
shirt reminds me of Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, you like it? Dude, it's a Nike shirt.
Really? Dude, I just saw in a
It
crazy
says free, though. RE.
Oh, I saw a crazy statistic. Did you know Disney has lost
yourself.
like $158 billion?
Yeah, did you see that thing that I posted in the planner that Elon put out?
I saw that tweet when he tweeted it.
About Apple buying Disney?
No, about all of this stuff that here, let me show you. That Disney requires for their movies. Let's see. So this was his tweet. An anonymous source just sent me this from Disney. It is mandatory institutionalized racism and sexism. General entertainment content. Inclusion standards. Standard A, on-screen representation. At least 3 of the following 5 areas need to be met to fulfill standard A. And then it goes through different standards. So characters, 50% or more of regular and recurring written characters come from underrepresented groups. A2, actors, 50% or more of regular and recurring actors come from underrepresented groups. Secondary characters, meaningful inclusion of underrepresented groups as secondary or more minor on-screen individuals, including background actors, yada, yada, yada. So essentially they're trying to fulfill DEI obligations, I would say. Or whatever
Dude,
is it? Diversity or what is it? DNI? DEI? Diversity, equality, inclusion, something like that.
yeah, dude, I saw a guy. I can't remember his name. He's very suave. He has his hair slicked back. He's interviewed some politicians.
Ben Shapiro,
But
probably.
no, he's not him. Yeah, he kind of looks a bit like he could potentially be Indian. But
Oh, Patrick Bet David.
it could be him. Yeah, very, very, very smart dude. But I listened
DVD,
to him.
dude, he's the man.
And but they said that Apple is sitting on like $157 billion cash, and they're just waiting for Disney to collapse more to try to buy them out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
they're gonna
crazy.
try and buy him out.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Dude, that's
That's
nuts,
wild.
dude.
Apple's kind of
They're
crazy for
just
that,
like they're
yo.
just preying on someone's downfall, dude. They're like let it
But-
crumble.
The
That's
guy
the
in
thing,
freaking the
though.
wedding singer,
Dude,
he's losing his mind.
that's the thing, though,
And
bro.
I'm-
Like
now the
he
benefit.
made a great point
Hit him,
when he
bro.
said, "What's Disney's number one consumer?" Right? It ain't kids,
it's
it's parents,
it's parents,
right?
and
when
parents
he
don't want to
said,
watch it, bro.
dude, $158 billion or whatever it was in a year and a half. You lose half of
let's
your
look it up.
stock. That's fucking crazy.
What is it? Disney losses?
Is that how much they're worth though?
That's how much they lost.
So what does this say? What did you say? How much, Eddie?
156, 58, something like that.
Disney. This has $1.4 billion. That's off of what? What is that off of? Disney Plus subscribers. Let's see. Amid price hike, streaming loss shrinks by $300 million. Disney Plus lost 1.3 million subscribers in the final quarter of 2023 amid a hefty price hike that went into effect last fall. That's crazy. I was actually just about to cancel mine too.
That's actually good to know because that shit's getting billed on my Verizon account.
I don't know how, but like I got this thing from Xfinity, the little black box that like has the apps on it, and I think somebody's Disney account is signed in still, so I just use that, bro.
Dude, I
That's
would.
200
but
IQ, bro.
my Hulu's on there.
Your Hulu's on there on your
Yeah,
plan.
and also
huh?
if you want to watch the pay-per-view
A
fights,
bundle.
right, you have to have ESPN Plus, and it's cheaper to have the Disney bundle.
Oh yeah, it is. That's true. Oh,
crazy.
why'd you say that? Now I'm like shit.
Yeah, and I still watch Dragon Ball Z, so I need Hulu.
But yeah, the
Mhm.
fact that they want to like that Apple wants to swoop in and just like gobble that up is wild.
Bro,
And Disney just did, they're like partnering up with Epic Games to do something in Fortnite.
Disney?
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? They better put Ratatouille in that.
They're gonna put
bitch.
fucking Toy Story
Hey,
in
you want
there.
to see? Here, let me show you this.
Buzz, look
Buzz
at alien.
Lightyear.
Yo, that's wild.
I tell people at work I haven't watched like Toy Story and shit like that, and they all think like I had this terrible childhood, and I'm like, no, it was pretty awesome. We just didn't watch that.
No, it's fact. You had a terrible, terrible childhood, bro.
Yeah. dude.
All right. Let's see here.
Oh, look.
You
on
hear
I'm
it?
surprised it took this long, to be honest.
Where magic is epic.
They're freaking Deadpool. That's kind of crazy. Oh, you know what it could
It
be?
is crazy.
Yo, I just clicked for me. It could be like a virtual Disney World.
Mm,
Like
yeah.
a mode.
I just
like a
got
game
it.
mode.
It just I solved the puzzle. You're welcome. Virtual Disney.
Bro, Fortnite is actually crazy. Like when we were playing it those couple days, like that game is actually insane.
Yeah,
I was getting clapped, bro. Jeez, I suck at that game.
When are you getting clapped?
Yeah, but like
Oh,
just all the
chill out.
stuff that you can do, like all the characters that they have.
Yeah, the
The
amount of
dances.
characters are like you can be Darth
crazy.
Vader like grittying on somebody, bro.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy
Beautiful.
like how much
Hitting the
influence they
L.
have.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
they
man.
have so much.
I kind of wanted to get that Savage one from freaking Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I have that one.
Bro, I love that one. I
I
love
thought the
her, bro.
graphics got like super good too since the last time I played.
I think it's the map change. What was I trying to do, bro? I was trying to find something related to that freaking what we were just talking about.
Did you watch that Deadpool
Disney
trailer?
losing money thing.
Yeah, about Disney losing money.
I just saw the commercial from the Super Bowl, the Deadpool.
Yeah, they came out with the trailer.
Mm. I didn't watch the actual trailer yet.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer's wild. You haven't seen it,
I
Mason?
haven't seen it either. Mm-mm.
Should we react to it?
Yeah.
Let's go. There we go. Now my
So
phone's.
what's
I'll get this article pulled up while we're watching this. It's the most watched trailer though of all time.
All time?
Really?
I think
That's
so.
crazy.
Of all time?
I think that's what it said.
What?
Deadpool's
I'll
the
have to look
highest
that up.
grossing rated R movie of all time.
Everybody loves Deadpool, bro.
Everybody loves Deadpool. Okay, here we go. We're in.
Who's the bad guy?
I don't think it should. I don't know.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
That is 21st Century Fox.
God, please! Oh my fuck! God, I love this part. Wait!
Is this the last one? No way, right?
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Is that the last one? No way, right?
What?
Movie.
What do you mean
Last
movie?
Deadpool?
Yeah.
Probably not.
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like they might try and continue it.
Well, in the trailer it said like the last ride or last something, insinuating that it could potentially be, but
I'm not gonna lie, I completely missed that.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah, I looked over that shit, dude.
but the, said something. I'm not tripping.
You're tripping, bro.
No.
Yeah, that's wild.
Was it in words, like typed out on the screen, or did they say that?
I said it
Out
on
loud.
the trailer. I'm like, is this the last one? I said it as soon as it said that.
Or you just got that vibe.
Maybe it
Oh,
skipped
no.
for
Oh,
me.
I was too locked in, I would say, probably. But
Say
it
there was
looks
a glitch.
It looks funny. I like the marketing. I like the rollout for it. I even saw that poster that said Deadpool and Wolverine. I think what's his name? Hugh Jackman. He posted it on his socials and it said fixed the sign and it said asshole in Wolverine. It's pretty
I
funny.
didn't know that what's his name who plays Deadpool again? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
I didn't know that his lady was the one that was with Taylor Swift jumping around on like in every game.
You didn't know that?
You're tripping, dude. She's insanely
Lively?
beautiful.
I didn't know who she was.
She's also our latest subscriber. Hello, Blake.
Bro, I'm not a
Blake.
fan of.
Wait,
I'm
who's
not-
his wife?
Blake Lively.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't
Well,
even know who that was.
guys, what?
I didn't know
Yeah,
that was
for
his
real.
wife. I know who
What's
that is. I
happening
didn't know
right
that
now?
was his wife, though.
I know who
That's
Asa
he
Akura
posted.
is. I don't know
Bro,
who that is.
this man posted on Instagram. Oh, that's where I saw it. He posted on Instagram and it said like, "Thanks for making us the most." Or he said, "Go check out our Deadpool trailer." Also, has anybody seen my wife? And it was on Super Bowl Sunday. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
He's like,
man.
he posted something else.
Eddie was too busy throwing up, bro.
I was too busy throwing up, bro.
I think I'm gonna give up watching not football, but just TV in general. Thoughts? TV.
I was
for a
telling
year?
myself that too. I always think to myself, like, man, I should just sell my TV. I'm like,
Well, that's why I was considering canceling
I don't
because I was
really
gonna just
watch
quit watching
lot of
TV
TV.
for a year.
what would you do instead? Something productive?
I'd do a lot.
Hey.
Do a lot. No, I found what I was gonna look the article that I was looking up when we were talking about Disney flopping. It's funny, I feel like we've been talking about Disney flopping for a really long time and people are just like starting to like acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
been
we're
the
fans of Marvel and we've seen like the deterioration of the fucking superhero.
quality.
Yeah.
I turned on the Marvels the other day. I don't know if we talked about this in the group chat, but bro, there's no way that's a real movie that was made and approved by people.
Is it as brutal as what people say it is?
It's terrible. It
I've
is
never thought to
god
even watch it,
awful.
dude.
Same.
It's never crossed my mind to watch it.
I didn't even see
I'd rather
Miss
smoke
Marvel.
crystal meth than watch that movie again.
We don't meth around.
Sorry. I took it there, my bad. I'd rather stub my toe on the side of the bed in the morning.
That would suck. I don't know. That could ruin your whole day, not just 3 hours.
Did you watch the movie in the morning? Because that could ruin your whole day too.
That movie's ruined my whole fucking week. I'm still pissed off.
Dude. Yeah, man. There hasn't really been a whole lot really out. We went and watched, we talked about Godzilla. That was good. Watched the Iron Claw, everyone was talking about how sad that movie was. Like, oh no, man, I couldn't relate. I was watching that movie and I was thinking, fuck, man, maybe not having a dad wasn't so bad because I don't relate at all. Yeah,
Not having a dad.
Yeah, I was like, maybe I miss out too much.
Sometimes it's probably better for us that we weren't around them.
Yeah, that movie made me think that. But anyways, what's going on here?
No, this is what I was looking at. So this doesn't just really relate to Disney, but this talks just about, I think, TV in general. Dude, look at how many people watch like YouTube as opposed to like streaming services. YouTube reported 9.2 billion in ad revenue in Q4.
That's crazy.
That's yeah, YouTube has become a media giant without Hollywood. So this was what we talked about. Remember, so I was saying YouTube's going to be a way bigger player than Hollywood. Look at this. For some advertisers, YouTube's lack of premium machine. No, that's not what I was looking for. What are the numbers at?
The numbers, Mason.
What are the numbers? Netflix added 13.1 million subscribers for a total of more than 260 million, leaving second place Disney with 111 million global subscribers. YouTube is winning in viewing time. Watched on screen Led for most of 2023, according to Nielsen's gauge. Advantages,
This
Netflix, da 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 da. Yeah,
this
so
is the
right
thing
here,
though.
YouTube. Over
If
the
you
years.
sign up for the YouTube Premium and you're just listening to a podcast, right? Do those hours count as they still count as screen time, right?
I don't know how the premium thing works. But yeah, I think that would still count as screen time. How many people subscribe to YouTube Premium though?
I bet you
Do
quite
you
a
know
bit.
anybody?
I feel like a lot, dude. I mean, I don't, but
I don't.
I don't watch enough YouTube.
I kind of like the ads though. No? Gives me like time to step away and do like, I don't know.
What are you doing
It
in
just-
11 seconds?
It just pisses me off every so often.
The ads
Like,
now
they're
are
random.
like guaranteed 30 seconds.
Some of them are
you
like
not
3
pushing the
minutes, bro.
skip button.
I hate the ones that are like 30 minutes and you don't realize it and you're like, why has this thing been going on? And you look at it, it's like a freaking ad for a lawyer and he's talking about all the litigation shit and you're like, what the he's trying to steal freaking. Okay, let's see. Today we're delighted and humbled to share that YouTube Music and Premium has crossed 100 million subscribers. Oh my gosh. That's how many people are using it?
How much does it cost? It's like $10 a month.
Well, Disney
there's
was
a
at
few things-
111.
What did I say? Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
Well, doesn't YouTube Premium
Netflix
allow
was
you to
at
do more than
13.1
just
million
ads?
subscribers for
What'd
a
you say,
total
Jake?
of more than 260 million. My bad. Go ahead.
I thought just like the premium version offers more than just no ads. Like, doesn't it allow you to do things like if you're like, is it specifically YouTube Music or maybe YouTube Premium where you can play
You
a
can
video
close
and
the
lock
video. Yeah.
it, and lock your screen and keep listening
That's what I was
versus
saying.
you
earlier.
have to have your screen unlocked the whole time.
That's what I was saying. If that would count as screen time or not.
Yeah, it should.
So this is, oh, that's what you were talking about, Eddie?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
So
something
like if
else.
you're listening to a podcast and you lock your phone, but you don't need to watch it, right? You just want to listen to it.
hmm
So it says enhance the premium playback experience, including adding ability to continue watching YouTube across different devices like smart TVs and tablets, and introducing enhanced version of 1080p HD. New generative AI features. Introduce samples tab. Discover new music. So it has something to do with music too.
Yeah.
Brought podcast to YouTube Music. Doesn't really give it. So like locking the screen, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. So it lets you, still use the application while you lock the screen. Because if you're not subscribed, then if you lock the screen, then obviously it's gonna,
Just
stop
stops
playing,
playing.
whatever. Yeah. So that's one of the
I think-
features.
I think creating playlists, all of that, I think it works more seamlessly.
Oh, right here. Background play.
There it is. Yeah.
Dang, bro. I might be dropping the ball by not getting
I feel like there's a
YouTube
good chunk of people that use it. Like,
Premium
what's
and canceling everything else.
So if you pay for YouTube Premium, does that give you access to like YouTube TV too?
Mm-mm.
And watch like,
No.
is that something different?
no.
YouTube
Yeah.
TV, you essentially are like building your package of the channels that you want to include. They have local channels too, which is cool.
I actually have that now, and it's like, dude, it's fuego.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I was gonna
but
say Jay can speak on it then.
it's like $72.99 for the base, but you get like all the channels your typical like DirecTV or Dish would have, and then you have your add-ons. So like if it's football season, you could do like NFL Red Zone for like an extra, I don't know, $5 or $10 a month, and then when the season's over, you just cancel it.
Yeah, it's but I was kind of blown away on how expensive NFL like the Sunday ticket is, bro. It's like
It's
what,
like 300 for the
300?
year.
I thought it was like 370 something.
Oh, you might be right. Actually, I think it might have been peaking close to 4.
Yeah, bro, it's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
pretty crazy.
I'd rather pay $12. I'd rather pay $20 a game to watch my
For,
game.
for Sunday ticket, that's nuts, dude. I'm not trying to watch every single game on Sunday.
Yeah, it's only if you're watching if it's only if you have play like fantasy football.
But a lot of people do pay for that. Patrick Bet David was just talking about that, or someone on his podcast was. YouTube got the rights to that for how long?
I don't know.
That's let's see if we can find it.
Bro, throw on some Farmer Wants a Wife.
Farmer wants a wife.
Yo, we get 20 minutes for free. Let's see
Daddy
what-
wants some
No
sausage.
way. Daddy,
Yo,
would you like some
actually
sausages?
we might get freaking
Copyright.
yeah, we might get in trouble for watching that. I'll watch it I'll watch it off cam, let you know how it is.
You know you've been watching it off camera, bro. What you mean?
Farmer Wants a Wife on Fox. No shot I'm watching that off cam. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's why he's getting rid of his TV, bro.
Who's Daryl going to pick?
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Let's see.
Yeah, no, they're expensive, bro. Like I think I'd much rather go to a sports bar and just watch the game than pay $300 and something dollars
Yeah, then you can just pay for food and watch the game for free, right?
and just drink a beer. Yeah.
Chill out.
I feel like that's too much. And it's probably just as expensive, if not cheaper, if you just stick to the beer and dip out after. Unless you're over there getting fucked up.
Not your boy.
No. Been doing pretty good on the drinking. Kind of cut back quite a bit. Even quit chewing.
What about yeah,
Nice.
we got to start cutting stuff out. We got to start trimming the fat, yo. That's why I was like, I got to get rid of TV. I'm deleting YouTube off of my phone. I'm over here talking myself into YouTube Plus. Yeah, right, dude. It's gone. I just talked myself out of it. $13.99, sit pocket. That's mine.
Invest that money.
You want
Buy
that money? You gotta
buy some
come make it.
Bitcoin.
There you go.
I'm gonna start
Dude,
investing in that
crypto's
Apple
all-
stock, bro. That Vision
For
Pro,
real, if
and
they're
then
gonna buy
once
Disney?
if they buy Disney,
take
the
off.
Vision Pro's taken off. Think about how good Vision Pro is going to be.
Yeah, I was watching
I-
a video on the guy testing it out, like in New York.
I've been watching a lot of
Uh,
videos on people using that.
Did you see Mark Zuckerberg come out and post a video like kind of flaming their ass?
I didn't watch it, but I saw that he was like
He
he was saying some stuff.
Wait, what'd he say?
he's kind of like, yo, he's like, yo, this is what I got. This is what I bring to the table, and it's way cheaper. Except he did it in like a very like nerd way.
Like, because
Look
he's
at
releasing
the
one too, or what?
enhanced capabilities
he's jealous,
of my
bro.
headset will take you to levels that you've never seen before.
He's jealous of Apple.
You want to
Wait,
see?
Bart,
You want to
wait,
see what he
Bart,
said?
There's no way
Wait,
it
is he
competes,
is
right?
he dropping a VR of his own or what?
They have them.
The metaverse.
Oh, is that what it's called?
I don't know. Probably.
His
This
is
stuff,
the- his
this,
is the
this stuff
meta
just makes
stuff.
me think of like Ready Player One, dude. I just watched that the other day and I'm like, bro, it's gonna get to that point where people are gonna stop living in the real world and they're just gonna virtually go see stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine though, like
it's Oh, go ahead.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Like that'd just be crazy, bro.
They have a partnership with Ray-Ban right now.
Who?
I think Facebook or Meta.
With Ray-Ban?
Yeah,
So they're
they
gonna-
have
they're gonna
actually
make
have
those glasses.
They're gonna get in like some small form factors, Eddie, like those things on your face.
Yeah, can they see what you're watching?
No, that's a one-way mirror, bro. You're chilling, dude.
Incognito.
Yeah,
There you
Dover,
go.
what are you watching?
Now integrated with live stream and AI technology.
That's nuts, dude.
What?
What does it do? Just a camera?
Like these,
Or
I
no?
would if these did what the Apple Vision Pro, which think about it, in a couple years, that's what it's gonna be. That's
I
gonna be
like the middle ones.
fire,
I like
bro.
the
I'm gonna be
middle
over
ones.
here typing like Eddie. I'm gonna be in public like Eddie, fuck you, bitch ass up.
Bro, everyone's gonna look like they're fucking tweaking, like they're all doing like typing shit on the keyboard in the air when nothing's
No,
there.
not when you partner it with the Neuralink and you just think about what you want to do, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, but what if you're over here thinking like you over here like you say that and you see some girl and then you're over here thinking like really bad stuff and then you're sending some email to a boss. Fucked up.
You got to be able to. Your brain can detach the two. Your brain is way more capable than you
Typing
think.
an email to your
Yeah,
boss like, "Damn, her
this is
ass is
Eddie's.
fine."
This is Eddie's brain, bro.
Eddie, you would go there. Why do you have to go there?
Dude, I'm just saying, those are real life situations, bro.
I'm over here talking to you on the side, like you're right there, like my camera's right here, but my things, you're pissing me off. Let's see what this guy had to say.
All right, guys. So I finally tried Apple's Vision Pro. And, I have to say that before this, I expected that
This
Quest
guy,
would be the
bro.
better value for most people since it's really good and it's like 7 times less expensive. But after using it, I don't just think that Quest is the better value. I think that Quest is the better product, period.
Oh.
And, the different companies made different design decisions for the headsets. They have different strengths. But overall, Quest is better for the vast majority of things that people use mixed reality for. Now, my friend Kenny is actually capturing this video on Quest's.
That's a pretty good
mixed reality
quality
pass-through
video right
now.
there.
We're just here in my living room, and you can see his browser windows and whatever else he's got running up here. So yeah, Quest 3 does high quality pass-through with big screens, just like Vision Pro. But we also designed it to be great for a lot of other things, moving around, playing games, hanging out with friends and socializing, working out, and more. Quest, I think is just a lot more comfortable. We designed it to weigh 120 grams less, which makes a really big difference on your face. There's no wires that get in the way. When
Yeah,
you
the
move
wires
around.
is a big
It's
deal.
a big deal. Our field of view is
Yo,
wider.
copy
And
me,
I found
bro.
our screen to be brighter also. I also noticed that Apple's headset has this motion blur as you move around, which Quest is just a lot crisper. Now, Apple's screen does have a higher resolution, and that's really nice. But I was surprised by how many trade-offs they had to make to the quality of the device and the comfort and ergonomics and other aspects of the display and artifacts in order to get to that. Now, for input, Quest supports precision
All I can see is
controllers,
Jesse
great for
Eisenberg,
games.
whatever his name is
Both
right now.
headsets support hand tracking.
I don't know, man.
But, I found ours to be a little more.
The thing is I don't know enough about this stuff. You know me, man. I'm a boomer. But if
He's basically
it's
just
hard-
like rap beefing with him.
I would just be kind of skeptical because you got to realize that product that he's talking about is his, right? And I think that's why, I never thought I would use it, but one thing I do find myself using pretty often are like product reviews. And I watch a lot, right? It's almost like, honestly, I never really thought I'd use them until that one day Robert got really mad at me for the movie reviews. And I was like, Robert got a point. He got a point. Because you're like, bitch, just because these motherfuckers are going to say this movie sucks doesn't mean you can't form your own opinion. All right, you got a point.
Oh
You win
yeah,
this
you
one.
do look at the reviews, huh? I forget
think-
that you do that.
But that's why I try to watch as many as I can because, especially if you're spending like buku bucks, what's $20 when you go watch a movie? You just really wasted 3 hours of your life, right? But when you're spending hundreds of dollars, right, on technology, how much is that VR thing? Like $300-$200?
Yeah, but think about it over you can't compare it to
lasts
going to a
forever.
movie. You can you can have it for a day. You already have more time with it than you would have
Well,
in a
that's
movie.
exactly what I was saying, right? Like a movie, $20, you waste 3 hours, right? You go on with your life.
You can
That's why
also
when it
build with technology and create.
That's why with these things, right? I've been I just bought a pair of new headphones, and so I've been watching and reading a ton on like headphones and stuff like that, right? Same with like chairs, right? My chair kind of sucks. That's what I get for cheaping out. But I feel like with these products, it's just hard for me to take it. My point is, it's hard for me to take him seriously because this is his product that he's pushing.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like it'd be pretty easy to go to an Apple store, try out the headset, run through it, see how you feel, and then try that one out at, where would you try it out at though? Best Buy?
Yeah, probably. I was gonna say, has anybody experimented with the VR headset yet?
I did a PlayStation one.
I've only
PlayStation?
played the games. I haven't done like one of those, like what the Apple Pro Vision thing is.
Like
What
an
is it?
Oculus?
Yeah.
What is Oculus is VR, right?
Yeah.
Samsung.
That's the closest thing I've experienced.
I think it's probably pretty similar. No, I guess I can't say that because with the glasses, you actually are like seeing through, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But he was recording. Could you imagine like going out and people wearing those and you have to worry about someone recording? Like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I can see that flying.
I mean, if something went down, you would actually be able to help, instead of having to pull out your
that's
phone and
true.
record because you'd
That's
already be
true.
recording. So,
This is
Oh, you
true.
live, baby. Yeah.
Immediately just
and the
start saying,
cameraman never
"World-"
dies.
Yeah.
Two birds, one stone.
Immediately just start yelling World Star.
That is true. The cameraman. never
Wait,
dies.
so when did Mark Zuckerberg's product come out? Did it come out before the Apple one?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I
think
don't
it's
even
been out
know
for a
what
minute
his
now.
or
The fact that they got in touch with Ray-Ban and
So Apple just copy and pasted, but made it
probably.
look better and put their label on it. Their
Jake's
logo on it.
Jake's my
Pretty
IT guy.
much.
What would you do, Jake? What would you spend your money on?
dude, I think technology advances so fast these days, I feel like, especially with them taking off with these VR headsets now. Like for someone like me, dude, I couldn't see myself biting the bullet for $3,000 a year if that's their turnaround time for new headsets. I'd have to like really like I don't know. I would need to be committed to the shenanigans, dude. Like
Yeah.
for how big they are, that's already
You'd
not my
have
selling
to
point for
wait
me.
till like the cleanest
Yeah.
version comes out.
Yeah, you
So-
need to. That's why I'm saying though, you got to invest now because it's only going to get better.
Yeah.
But
So you think they're pumping these out every year though?
I don't know if it would
This is
be
the
an every
first
year
time
type of
they.
thing.
I kind of picture maybe like a Sony setup with like their consoles, like how they release every 4 years or so. I don't know how. I mean, this is the first time they're ever doing it, so I think it's hard to say what
Do
to
they
expect, I guess.
they do new computers every year though, don't they? Because this would be the equivalent to a computer.
I think it depends, dude, because computers are kind of broad, man. People are like,
But you're not buying them every year. That's the thing is you're
Yeah.
just coming out with a new one every
just
year, so you
replacing
try and get
parts.
a new customer, right? And then maybe an old one who needs to upgrade at some point, right? That's why you would come out with
Yeah.
one every single year, but
Don't
you're
you
only
pretty
going to
much
get
have to
cheaper.
replace them
You're only going to
when
get
they're
cheaper
out?
as you make more.
Don't you like computers, right? Like you buy a brand new computer, you pretty much just replace it once it's outdated, right? Once it's slowed down, once it's, kind of run its course, right? And I could see that, but I think that's a good point that Jake made. Like you're gonna spend all this money on the first edition, right? When they're still kind of working out the kinks and bugs and stuff like that. I guess it'd probably be better to wait a year.
But here,
right?
let me blow your mind right now here, Eddie. All right? Take this shit next level. All right? Think about when the computer becomes completely irrelevant, right? This is going to replace a computer because chips and technology is going to advance so much that you don't even need a computer anymore. You're just getting rid of them completely and doing everything here because now you have your keyboard, now you have your screens. You don't even need a monitor.
How would you play games, for instance, right?
Bro, they play games on there. They have a PlayStation connector that you play PlayStation on.
I don't know. Yeah, bro. I would have to see this shit because I'm trying to envision like, you're over here, oh shit,
Dude, Ready Player One, dude. Ready Player One. Throw a headset on, and like, the
I
dude's
can't wait
running
for
in
that
place.
day. That shit would be crazy. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I was
hope it
saying. Like
happens
when
in
we
my
were playing
lifetime.
Fortnite, like imagine playing Fortnite in VR. Like that shit would be insane.
That'd be so trippy.
But I
Like
could
a
see
bodysuit.
it like let's say Fortnite eventually is like, all right, let's take a scan of your image and you can create your own character. Cool. Woo, look at I'm playing myself in Fortnite. All right, and it's like, oh, look at we just came out with a new a movie theater arena where you can go with your person who's across the country and go and attend a movie together as your character. Now you have a whole new world. Now you partner that with the headset and get rid of all of this. Right? I'm just
Yeah.
sitting here. Boom.
Everyone's getting fat as fuck.
Yeah,
Kind of
dude.
scary.
We're gonna be like Wally. We're gonna be those
Yeah.
guys.
Sitting in the chairs.
I refuse, bro.
I refuse,
No
bro.
way.
This.
I
And they're like,
Uh,
yeah, man, it's scary.
yeah.
Like I just saw that the chip that Elon Musk was doing. I just saw that they had their first person, like their first.
yeah, didn't they do the first trial?
Yeah.
Mhm.
First human trial. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Did he
So
test it
what
on
is he?
himself?
Yeah, is he just able to send emails using his brain? What's the benefit?
I don't know. I don't know if there's been
I
any.
think it's more for like health reasons right now,
Yeah.
isn't it? Like to test your blood sugar, and
Let's see. Let me see if I can
I
find
don't
it.
really know. I'm just talking out my ass. Speaking of Apple, bro, I was looking at the Apple stock because I think I'm gonna buy some now that we're talking about it. But
What is their stock
over
at?
the past 5 years, it's only gone up. It was at $43 in 2019, and now it's at 183.
Damn, it's more than double.
And if they acquired Disney,
Yeah, so it's gone up 330% in the last 5 years,
Sheesh.
which is crazy.
all right, I'm in. I'm going in.
That's gotta be like the safest thing
Yeah.
to do, right?
Yeah.
A steady but slow pace.
You literally just set up a E-Trade account and just set up direct deposit and put in like
$100 every month.
$100 every month. Yeah. 25 bucks every $40 every week.
Do you think they would change a lot of the policies that Disney has incorporated now?
Like what?
Just like the
the
woke
policies we were
mentality,
just talking about, like the inclusion
just
policies.
all the stuff that they.
Oh, like those criteria or stipulations and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that they
I can
would
see them
probably
redoing it.
I think they'd probably care more about like having like quality, because that's the one thing with Apple is, say what you want about them, but they have they have quality products. They last. And even like Pixar, think about the stuff that they put out there.
Mm-hmm. You know what's coming out that I'm pretty excited for? Comes out at the end of the month. Avatar.
Oh, that's
Avatar.
Mm-hmm. Last Airbender.
Oh, the TV show's actually that comes out this month?
Yeah.
On what?
Netflix.
Oh, what the hell? Where have I been?
That's crazy. I'm gonna miss it because I'm canceling TV.
Well, if you cancel your subscription right now, that means you have until the 15th of March.
I never had a subscription. It was Jake's subscription, and then they put on that freaking password thing. No
Is your
sharing
password
passwords.
still Foodie Eater 69?
Yo, while we're on the subject of freaking health stuff, yo, Mason's article is crazy. The cannabis.
Oh yeah,
kills
about
melanoma?
the cannabis curing cancer or killing cancer cells, I guess.
Did you see, dude? The thing that was craziest is the way that it does it.
Yeah, it like I don't remember specific, but it like causes the cancer cell to kill itself, basically.
Yeah, so it like damages the cell to the point where if the cell realizes that it's like it can't repair itself, it just offs itself. It's just like, I gotta go for the greater good.
Yeah.
And then eventually they all die.
Who invented this?
I think they're doing tests in Australia.
Yeah.
So should we make a poll right now? I bet you he lasts no more than 2 years.
Huh?
Holiday,
Waddy. No, dude,
whoever
it's a
made
freaking
that.
Okay, maybe we need to give Eddie full context here. All right. So there's a concentrated cannabis extract that is supposed to help kill cancer. Melanoma.
I think what Eddie's getting at is the fact that he probably believes that there's already a solution for cancer, but because this is arising to the surface,
because they don't want us to know about it.
There's already a solution to cancer.
They might not be around in at least 2 years.
I missed all of that from what Eddie said. That's wild.
Yeah, dude.
Because you're stupid, bro.
That's crazy. Where's the wait? Wasn't Vladimir Putin just talking about having a cure for cancer or a vaccine for cancer?
Dude,
I was just
there's a
reading
cure,
about that
man.
actually.
My
Russia
point is
was-
the guy who invented that, right? That's why I said we should make a pool, right? Of how long this motherfucker lasts. Because it ain't long.
Well, they haven't even started testing it in any animal models
Humans.
yet.
Yeah.
They hear cure
living.
and cancer, they're gonna you're on the radar.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
that's only in the US, right?
That's true.
This is yeah, that's
Is
in
it-
Australia.
Is
The
it
only thing they have to worry about
cross-platform?
there is kangaroos.
Kangaroo chat.
Have you ever watched the video of the dude that fights the kangaroo to protect his dog or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think so. The
He
kangaroo
like
has the
punches
dog in
him,
a
bro, and
headlock,
then
right?
he literally they just like square up. That shit's crazy.
I thought the kangaroo stopped, like he couldn't believe he just got hit.
Yeah, he did. But they lean on their tails, which is crazy.
Imagine
They
if
like-
they kicked you though, you'd be done for.
Yeah.
Oh, internal bleeding, bro. You're done. Just
I think I'm bleeding inside my chest.
Kangaroo just straight up just straight across the field.
Bro. And they're freaking like they have some mean claws, bro. If they swipe at you, they're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near a kangaroo. I'm not going to Australia. They have crazy wildlife over there.
Yeah. Do the kangaroos have talons?
Giant spiders that are like yeah. Is it weird that it feels like we're getting a lot of from Vladimir Putin like all of a sudden?
What do you
Like
mean?
he did that interview with Tucker Carlson. There was news that just came out. There was another thing that I'll have to look up here about a space nuke.
Yeah, there
that
was some
Russia's
threat.
developing.
Space nuke.
And then President Vladimir Putin said on Wednesday that Russian scientists were close to creating vaccines for cancer that could soon be available to patients.
Hmm.
And then he
Yeah.
also said that he prefers Biden over Trump.
I just read that too.
So like why is there all of a sudden just like a bunch of like Putin things coming at us? Is it weird? It's like a cycle
he-
of
They're
you'd rather
preparing
have Biden-
they're preparing your brain for when he takes over.
Is it because he thinks
I
Biden's better to be more of a pushover? Thoughts?
Probably.
so
Yeah, because he can do what he wants.
yeah, that's what I think someone else I was listening to
senile.
someone
Yeah, bro.
is he would prefer no, he wants Trump in office because he knows Trump will end the war. And Vladimir Putin wants that to happen because they're depleted.
Dude, and it's not just them, bro. We're depleted.
But I think
I'm
I
depleted.
think Ukraine just recently attacked one of their vessels. Like it was a major one. It was a major attack. Like a
Vessels
successful
like
one.
a submarine.
I don't know. I'll have to look it up and see if I can find it. But I was like, that's not a crazy take, but also I don't know what the numbers look like. Because we don't
Yeah.
know how many people are dead over there.
Well, I mean, it's funny because my cousin and I were talking about it last night, and the thing is, man, is what's going on over there, and especially between Palestine and Israel. But man, like we have so many problems here, bro. Like people are dying in the streets. Drugs are a big problem. Homelessness is a big problem. Everything is so expensive. It's borderline unaffordable for anybody, right? Man, like I just we're sending trillions of dollars to something that
It's because it's an investment for them. When they send money, they make money. To rebuild Ukraine, you know how much money it is? Like $496 billion. And you know what company owns the right to like rebuild it, the contracts to those? It's a company called BlackRock.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say I don't think my Uncle Juan is in on that.
What do you mean?
BlackRock.
He's a
BlackRock.
contractor.
That's
Is that
uncle's
the-
a contractor?
The
I got a few.
Roethlisbergers. What's their fucking name? Rothschild. Is that them?
BlackRock.
Contractor.
Yo, we can't be getting too deep into this. We're gonna get fucking killed,
Eddie, this
man.
is what this is what
Already rolled one car, bro.
this is what PBD talks about. Yes, so look at here. This is all public. This is all public stuff, bro. We're just putting people on, you know. See, Zelensky, BlackRock announced new investment initiative to rebuild Ukraine. Not what I wanted. To rebuild Ukraine, and then how much does it cost to rebuild Ukraine? 486 billion. I was off. 486 billion.
Damn, dude, what a
So they're like, we're gonna just keep funding money, right? We're not gonna be sending our troops over there, but the way that we can support is by sending weapons and
the House approved a
Depleting.
45 billion aid package for Ukraine.
95. Isn't it 95?
That's the
Oh,
one that just
it
went
says
to
right
the
there.
house. I think that
Right
was an
above his
old. I think
picture.
that was an older one.
Oh, gotcha.
I watched this guy. His
Oh, yeah,
name
this is like
is
2020. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, under the picture.
Yeah, so this is the
This
one.
dude.
Senate passes $95 border bill is what they were calling it, but there's no border provisions in it. So
That wasn't gonna all go to the Ukraine though. That was gonna go to like different places, right?
It's gonna go.
Some of it was for Taiwan.
Yeah, some of it is for Taiwan. Some of it is for Israel.
I watched
the
this
numbers
guy
here.
named Anti-Profit, and he said something that was brought up, and he made a good point. He said that there's always a possibility of a draft, right? And if if there is, this generation would be the least capable generation possibly ever. And they're like, and it actually reached the White House. They're like, if Gen Z gets drafted, we're fucked.
Yeah, bro. Believe that.
Yeah, yeah. No, dude, that's what I was just thinking about it the other day because I've been like, right now I'm working on my CPT certification, and I'm like, yo, the obesity rate, like, I'm getting into a good field because there's going to be a lot of fat people and a lot of you know, scrawny little weenies that need to be buffined up, right? Big opportunity. There's a big pool of clientele available.
I feel like we're already there.
I'm right there,
Yeah,
bro.
it's-
I'm right
it's
at,
already-
I'm right at the gate, bro. Like
You're in the thick of it, bro.
I'm getting into Bitcoin when it was at cents right now. All right.
You're getting
telling
these
you
guys
guys,
at their
get in.
all-time low, dude. They got no self-esteem, dude. They're just, I don't know where else to go.
Coming out of COVID a couple years later, they're finally ready to get together. Who's gonna be there? Me. Weaseling in off of Weaseling after.
Like, all right,
You're the
piece of
reason
shit,
all
dude,
these
get up.
women are on OnlyFans shaking their ass for dollar bills because your ass can't get up and go out there and it's like,
Bro.
damn, bro, you hit all the feels today. God. No bullshit. But here, look at it. So this one. So appropriate 60 billion to Ukraine. 14 billion to Israel, 9 billion to Gaza and elsewhere, and 5 billion to Taiwan.
Holy moly.
But that's why that's why they all support it. That's why they're all sending money over there. So they got the contract to freaking rebuild it.
That makes sense. I didn't realize that. That would make, because yeah, they're sending like, maybe max 250 million, but could potentially almost double that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That's
don't
kinda
know, is some of the money that they give loans too? Like I think some of it has to be paid back.
With interest.
And it's
You
not
think
all
maybe?
it's not all just like money that we're giving them. It's a lot of it's weapons, I think.
You
Right?
think there's a
I don't know
possibility of
enough about
funding
it.
another terrorist group?
What? You're starting a new terrorist group?
I said, do you think there's a possibility of them funding a new terrorist group?
Who's them? What are you talking about right now?
You remember what the U.S. did with ISIS when they funded whomever to fight whomever, and then those terrorist groups came out of it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind.
You mean
Who's
like
got the
you're talking
cricket
like
soundbite?
you're talking about like we went to kill ISIS and like just new enemies were created?
Yeah, kind
Which
of, sort of.
ones?
I thought it was either Al Qaeda or ISIS. No, we went to fight Al Qaeda, right? It was almost like we had a common enemy. They're like, we hate the United States, but we hate these people more. So we funded them, right? Well, then it turned out that these other groups, I'm pretty sure it was ISIS, would take those packages, right? And that's how we funded them. There's a huge thing with the
It's Iran. Iran is the one that funds a lot of these groups.
I can't remember.
Like Iran's the one that funds all of the groups that are fighting Israel right now, like the Houthis and Hezbollah. And I think that's I think Hezbollah is the main one.
I don't think that conflict is ever going to end. I think they were just born to fight, unfortunately.
Think so. I mean, it's weird that you have a religion that's like, or I don't know if it's a religion, but like a manifesto that's like, death to the Jew. Like, that's kind of crazy, though. That you want to just like kill a whole race?
You ever listen to that thing from Dave Chappelle?
Mm-mm.
Where he's just like, I don't know if you've ever been to Hollywood, but there's a lot of Jews. And people start laughing.
Yeah.
And he's like a lot.
I've seen that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, they definitely feel some type of way. I feel like they've always been fighting for, everyone's always fighting for, it's either religious beliefs, land, or what? Resources. But land typically comes with resources.
I just, we've talked about this. The religion part to me is just I have a hard time with wiping people out is the weirdest thing to me.
Well, it's the same here in the States with politics.
I think it's just weird. I was thinking about this earlier too. I think like I was reading the space nuke one, the Russia space nuke, and how it like destroys like satellites or something. Like, it's so weird to me that like we as a species like are so territorial, right? That we're willing to develop these things that could potentially like bring harm to a mass group of people just because we're not from there is so crazy to me. And then all of these people make money off of them creating these things.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's fucking crazy.
Humans are wild.
And the craziest thing is if you went and like actually like got together with like, let's say you went and sat in a room with like a group of people from all different areas, you probably find that you have a lot in common with people. Like, just take everything else aside.
Yeah, man, but I think a lot of it is because of ideologies, though. Like, think about all these people, like everyone's making fun of the West right now, right? And a lot of countries don't want to become that, but it's also affecting them. So I don't know, man. I think a lot of it just is based off of, what you do believe in. I mean, Amazon came out with I don't know if it was Amazon or we saw a trailer of it. I can't remember if it was a streaming service or an actual movie, but the movie has my girl Cameron Diaz in it. Actually, I haven't seen her in something in forever. But the point of the movie was, it's essentially a civil war that happens here in the United States between the left and the right.
It's crazy you're talking about this. Someone at the gym was just talking to me about this movie.
Yeah.
It's a new one too, right? A trailer just came out for it?
Yeah, a trailer came out for it. And then you're like, that's ridiculous. But then you start thinking about it and you're like, extremes are becoming more and more common.
Yeah.
And so you think, what is the possibility of people actually, choosing violence, to try to make their point, right? Like, no,
I
I'm
would say
right.
it's pretty high.
It's getting there, bro. Like, it's a real thing.
Yeah. No,
You
I mean,
know?
people already do that to an
Mhm.
extent.
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy. I was like, I was stoked that they brought my girl Cameron back, but then you start reading more into the movie and you're like, fuck, man, this could like really happen.
This a new movie?
Yeah, Google it. That's my friend Google.
I did ask it. I can't
A24.
find
This
it.
one, right? Civil War
A24.
Looks like that's the company.
A24 makes it?
Yeah. Well, they're the one that posted
Heard
it.
it.
So it's gonna be Fuego.
Because that's
What other
the
movies they
same
make?
people as Hereditary,
Hereditary, Midsummer,
Everything Everywhere, all at once.
So
yeah,
don't
was
watch.
that an A24 movie?
Ex
haven't watched that one
Machina,
yet.
The Florida
haven't seen that
Project, Talk
movie
to Me, Minari, Lady
haven't seen
Bird,
it either.
8th Grade, Moonlight. Anyone?
Jake knows more about this than I do.
I just
He
read
has
the
a
list,
list in
that's
front of him.
all. Like I'm pose out.
I'm gonna have to check out the trailer. We've done a bunch of reacting, but yeah,
Uncut Gems.
yeah, that's a good.
They
movie
did
too.
Uncut Gems?
Yeah.
Who's that girl in Uncut Gems?
Which one? The one?
Oh, one.
main
The
girl?
only one.
The one?
Yeah.
The one? You're not talking about
I can't
the
think of
one?
her name. If we were in a
is it-
civil
Yeah.
war, though, I'm gonna be on the right team.
Julia
It's-
Fox.
dude.
Are you talking about Julia Fox?
Yeah, Julia Fox. But if we were in a
Never
civil
s-
war, I'm gonna be on the
Bro,
right team.
she's
We're
big.
joining the right side.
We're squadding up, bro. Where are we dropping?
I hope you're on the right team. Because if you're not on the right team, that's an L for you, brother.
What's the right team? What qualities are we?
Fuck. I
You
don't
can't have
plan on
blue. You
joining
can't have blue hair. You can't have pronouns in your social media biography.
Yeah, man. I don't want to join. I don't want to be in war.
Come on, dog. I think we'd have a chance
Those things have
against those weenies.
I think people have
Come on.
I feel like people get too involved in their feelings where I think
These guys get mad if you call them they, Call them they and it'll be like, oh my God.
sometimes you piss me off when you call me bitch all day.
I feel like anyone would get pissed off.
I'm just saying.
Looks like me and you are gonna be on opposing teams.
I don't identify as bitch.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
that's what I say.
I feel like
I need to
that's a
jump in
wrap.
the car.
I was like, yeah, I feel like that's a wrap. That's a good spot to end it on. That's a good spot to end it on. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
We gotta do
Leave
this
a
more
like.
often.
Yeah. We always say that. We'll
get back on
we'll deal with this off. Yo, what? We'll deal with this off cam. All right. Leave a like, subscribe, tune in. We'll try to be back next week. We'll try. We can't
See you
guarantee.
next week.
We'll see you next
See you
week.
next week.
See you next week.
Next week.
Back-to-back weeks. Like
How
we
about
were
this?
back-to-back
We'll
champs.
see
Next
you
week.
when we'll
Stop.
see you when we see you.
Stop. Quit talking with that back-to-back nonsense. We out.
Back-to-back.